We're here today at the SEAK National Workers' Comp and Occupational Medicine Conference with plaintiff's attorney Thomas Boomer. Tom, why do workers' compensation claimants hire lawyers to represent them?
Their claims are denied routinely. They're either untimely in terms of the investigation. Their employers may or may not have reported the injury to the workers' comp insurance carrier, which delays the process. They have been denied by several reasons. One might be a factual dispute. One might be a review by a record reviewer or an independent medical examiner. Quite simply, they come to us when they're upset by the behavior of the insurance carrier. And if their payments are delayed, if their payments are not timely, if the employer has not cooperated in the investigation by reporting it to the workers' comp insurance carrier, those are the kinds of claims that end up in my office.
So, what's the truth about workers' compensation fraud?
I'm going to start my presentation with this little vignette. Every cocktail party, every golf outing, every legal conference I'm at, when I say I represent injured workers, the first question, what about that workers' fraud? What about that employee fraud? The actual incidence of employee fraud is minuscule relative to employer fraud. The long-term studies have indicated that perhaps 1 in 5,000 is an actual fraudulent worker faking a work injury. There are a lot of things that are not fraud. Symptom magnification, aberrant pain behaviors, those are not fraud. But outright fraud, a faking of an injury is ridiculously minuscule, given the media attention to it. Very, very sexy to see somebody that's getting permanent total disability climbing the Alps. It is not so sexy seeing an accountant characterizing his workers as independent contractors as opposed to the employees. But that latter scenario costs the system untold dollars, perhaps 100 times, 1,000 times more than employee fraud.
So how can employers, insurers, and self-insureds reduce costs by treating their employees differently?
They can be straightforward and honest with their employees. They can tell their employees who the workers' compensation carrier is, so that when the employee reports an injury at the medical provider's office, the emergency room, the hospital, the doctor, they can say, this is my workers' comp insurance carrier. The employer can help identify that. The employer can be straightforward and honest with employees in terms of what they will pay and what they will not pay. And they can ensure that employees get timely benefits by reporting work injuries to the workers' comp insurance carrier instead of rerouting the employees into the group health insurance carrier system, which is what many employers do.
Thank you very much.